Good morning. My name is Parole Officer Royce. For today is Friday, January 17, 2025. This is the hearing of the Connecticut Board of Pardons and Parole. Following board members are present this morning by stating their names on the record, certify they've reviewed all statutorily required documents and available pertinent information in preparation of this hearing.
Good morning, Ms. Stewart. I'm Jennifer Zaccanini.
Good morning, Mike Pohl.
Deborah Smith Palmieri.
Morning.
Can you please state your name and inmate number for the record?
Alexandra Stewart, 403122.
Thank you. This hearing is being conducted in consideration of the parole application for Alexandra Stewart, inmate number 43122. She is serving a sentence of 3 years and 6 months for larceny third, failure to prepare first, and conveying an unauthorized item into an institution. As of today, records reflect parole eligibility date of April 10th, 2024. There is no victim in court of the case. There is defender accountability plan. The defender has been reviewed. It shows that she has completed no programs at this time. Utilizing the women's risk needs assessment, one of the offender's overall score for recidivating falls within the moderate range. I apologize, medium range. Ms. Stewart, this is your opportunity to address the board and express why you believe you should be granted parole. You may begin.
Well, I've been out of trouble for the past 2 years that I've been here. I have kids that I need to reunite with, and I'd really like to go forth with going to therapy and stabilizing my mental health and just getting on with my life.
Thank you, Ms. Stewart, for your statement. So you've been here before. You were before us 6 months ago. I was actually on that panel. And, you know, we gave you the read because we wanted you to have additional time to do programming. I understand you weren't able to do any programming. And I'm just curious, did you ask, were you pushing for them to put you into programs?
Yes, I'm on the wait list for tier 2 parenting and anger management.
Okay. Wait list for tier 2 parenting and anger management. So why is it that you weren't able to get in those programs? What did they tell you?
Well, I'm on a waiting list, so I haven't came up to the top of the list yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us how you have been spending your time. How have you spent the last 6 months?
I've been reading and going to the groups in the buildings. In the units.
I'm sorry. Can you tell us what the groups are?
Yeah, there's anger management, mindfulness, and I think that's it.
Anger management and mindfulness in your unit?
Yes.
Okay. What about NA meetings, AA meetings, anything like that?
No, I haven't attended anything like that.
Okay, but do they have them there?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I can ask.
I mean, yeah, I guess our concern is that you should be a little more motivated to get involved in these things, you know, anything that might help you, right? Because I don't really see in your history that anger, of course, mindfulness can help anybody, that anger is an issue, really. I mean, like you said, you've stayed out of trouble, you have no disciplinary reports.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to me that addiction was really the issue for you. So what are your plans for addressing that in the community?
In the community, I plan to go to an outpatient program.
What program is that?
IOP. They have Care Plus or SCAD for me.
Have you've done those in the past?
Yes.
Where's Care Plus?
In Groton, Connecticut.
Okay. Okay, so an outpatient program. What else?
Maybe therapy, like individual therapy.
Mm-hmm. Any interest in meetings or a sponsor or a recovery coach?
I've been to meetings before. I can go to meetings.
Okay, did you not care for that atmosphere?
I just didn't come to mind really. I have been out of like doing things like that for a long time, but no, it's a good atmosphere for me. I can do that.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Why have you been out of those types of things for a long time? Because clearly substances were an issue for you. Why did you stop going?
I was homeless for a while and transportation was an issue. And now I know that they have transportation for me. I can just call a hotline, I guess.
Ooh,
so I learned that I can do.
So you have a number now for a hotline for transportation?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So what supports do you have in place for your reintegration?
I have my mother and I have my sister and my aunt and my father.
Are they all local?
My aunt lives in New York, but the other three are local.
Okay. So, is there a reason why you're asking to go to a halfway house?
I didn't have any, like, they don't have anywhere that I can stay right now. So a halfway house would be better.
No
And it'd be
space for
more
you.
stable for me, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, sounds like you put your mom through quite a bit. Have you repaired that relationship?
Yeah, we repaired it.
Okay. Are you in contact with her?
No, there's a restraining order still in contact here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so we can't communicate.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. So there's an active protective order. So you'd have to go back to court.
No, there's no active protective order on the outside, but when you're
Oh,
in.
just through DOC.
Yeah, just through DOC.
Okay. All right. So how were you able to repair your relationship before you came in, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Are you, I understand that your rights have been terminated, but you're still in contact with the family members, whoever has your children?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're able to have contact or visits with them?
I'm not able to have visits with them right now, but
Okay.
I was planning on when I get on the outside, I'm gonna
That's a
reconnect
goal
with
for
them.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right. And I think a parenting program on the outside would be a good idea for you. You really should pursue that. Are you still with their father?
No.
I mean, he has his own set of issues, right? To
Yeah.
address? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's probably a good idea too. Focus on Alexandra,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Plans for work?
I'm on disability,
Yeah.
so I don't know about work, but maybe my mental health is really an issue. So maybe once I get that stabilized more and I have more sober time, I can focus on a job.
Okay. Yeah. So it sounds like you'll have a lot of time to work on your sobriety.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you should definitely follow through with your plans with the outpatient and therapy and meetings and, get yourself established and strong.
Yes.
All right. What about a driver's license? Do you have a driver's license?
No, I do not.
Okay. Have you ever had one?
No.
Okay. But you were driving. So is that a plan too? Is that a goal of yours to get your driver's license?
Yes.
All right. Easy enough, although the test is much harder now, so you'll have time to study for it.
Yeah.
I've looked at that with my own children. All right. Thank you for speaking with me. I'm going to turn it over to my colleagues. Ms. Smith-Humble.
Thank you. So, Ms. Stewart, you also have probation in Rhode Island. Have you been in contact with Rhode Island at all?
No, they told me once I get released to contact them.
Okay. All right. Do you know what some of the conditions for that Rhode Island probation are?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
And I'm happy to hear that you've reached out and you have a sense of where you need to go for treatment. If you already answered this, I'm sorry. Have you been to Care Plus before?
Yes, I have.
You do. So you know they do those wraparound services?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. I have no other questions.
Thank you. Ms. Wolf, thank you. All right. So it really does appear that Ms. Stewart has a plan for her release. And unfortunately, she wasn't able to take the program because she's sitting on a waiting list. But, we did rehear this case and it looks like she's had some time to continue to work on herself in groups within the unit. And I would be willing to give her an opportunity to go to a halfway house to engage in further treatment while on parole. It's a flat sentence as well. Ms. Palmer?
I agree.
Okay.
I think she's, like you said, on a waiting list. It's unfortunate she hasn't gotten the program. But I do think it's important that she's already looked into what services are available to her in the community. I think it speaks to her motivation.
Yeah.
And wanting to do well.
All right. I don't have, the mom, but do you think we should put it as a condition or?
No.
All right. All right. In the matter of Alexandra Stewart, inmate number 403122. I'll move to grant parole effective today, January 17th, 2025, with the following additional conditions. Halfway house placement, you have parole to a halfway house, mental health treatment with medication compliance. What are our thoughts on alcohol?
I did not have alcohol.
No. I had it as an issue. Has alcohol been a problem for you?
When I was really, really young,
Oh, it
but
was.
not any recently.
Okay, fine. So we could leave that alone. Halfway house mental health treatment and no driving without your parole officer's permission. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Do you have questions?
No, I do not.
All right. Well, we wish you the best. Okay. Keep working on yourself.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
This concludes the hearing for Alexandra Stewart, inmate number 403122.